Chris Santiago with MMA Islands. Today I'm here with the Fighting Hawaiian himself, Joey Vonblankenburg. Joey, how's it going today?
Good. How about yourself, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. I can't complain. We're 2 weeks out from your next fights. How are you
Mhm.
feeling this time around?
I feel good. Right. It's been a long time since I've been in there, and it's just, I feel like it's time for me to showcase my skills.
Hmm.
Excited. Yeah.
And can you tell the fans who you are fighting next and what event it will be?
I'm fighting Sam Panites in Nemesis Fighting Alliance in Missouri.
Oh wow, wow. So like, are
Yeah.
you currently in Hawaii right now?
Yep, in Hawaii, on Oahu.
Sam Panitz, what do you think of him as an opponent?
I know he has a long amateur career, and I know he's coming off a win. I think he fought in the end of October. So, I definitely feel like it's going to be a good fight for me. I feel like it's someone I could make a name off of, Billy. Yeah, so
Hmm.
tough kid, really tough kid.
Hmm. And you haven't fought in 2 years. Are you like a big believer in ring rust? And do you think it will affect you at all getting in there after 2 years away?
Not really. I mean, I feel like I've still been training consistently throughout the 2 years, and I feel like if anything, I've actually gotten better for those 2 years. So I feel like it's kind of like riding a bike. I feel like once I get in there, I'm just gonna be, get comfortable and just kind of let it go. I feel like ring rust is, people that don't really, or maybe they try to crack a camp into 6 weeks and they haven't done anything, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Hmm. And you're gonna look for your first win in pro mixed martial arts in Missouri. What can you take away from your first two losses on the pro scene?
Um, First one, I mean, my conditioning and the mental aspect played a huge part of it. I feel
Hmm.
like I wasn't really doing the right conditioning. I wasn't really doing the right preparation mentally as far as I know for the fight. So I feel like those two are the biggest things: is my physical and my mental preparation.
Hmm. And you train at the great gym over at Gracie Techniques Honolulu. How did you find that great gym?
I saw that Max trains over there, right? So it was
Hmm.
actually they were a part of this gym called Hawaii Elite MMA. So it was like there's two gyms combined. And when I went there, I actually thought they were Hawaii Elite MMA. So I was like, I thought it was a gym. So I went over there and I found out it was Gracie Technics, and they ended up splitting up, but it's still like a sister school. But it's
Hmm.
basically, yeah, like that was pretty much one of the only spots in Hawaii where kind of the top guys come out of. So I figured, I wanted to go where the good guys are training, because I was kind of training in like a little backyard gym, doing my own thing.
Yeah. And who are some of your more notable training partners? Like, who do you work with on a regular basis?
We got a lot. We got Max Holloway, you got Yancy Medeiros, we got Shaden Aloha, we got a bunch of guys coming up. We used to have Maki used to train with us before
Oh,
Maki
nice.
Vitolo, yeah, before he moved up to Vegas. So a lot of big names coming from there.
Hmm. What was your first interaction with Max Holloway? Like, when did you guys start talking? What was the first conversation that you guys had?
Small talk. I think there was a class going on. It was kind of like an in-between kind of class thing. So we were kind of both just sitting on the bench, and he was just kind of asking me where I trained before and how long I've been coming over there. Really cool.
Hmm.
Just like small conversation kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
for sure. Then
yeah.
he's coming off one of the best fights of the year. Does a performance
Amazing.
like Max Holloway versus Yair Rodriguez, does that even inspire you more to do better in your next upcoming fight?
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like it kind of reaffirms the stuff that I believe. Like I feel like I have really good coaches, I have really good people around me. And it just kind of shows that, like you don't have to leave Hawaii, go to the mainland to get that type of a level of training. Like you have somebody like Max who has the right mentality, the right group of people around you, the right training. I feel like, you can go out and put on a performance on a, pro class level. So definitely, yeah, definitely motivating and exciting.
Mhm, for sure, for sure. And with Thanksgiving being tomorrow, like, are you kind of disappointed that this fight's not before Thanksgiving because of the weight cut?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a bummer when you got to give up a little holiday. And I love eating food, right? I could eat all day, but I feel like it's a good sacrifice. I mean, I'm gonna get Christmas and New Year's, so like I'm willing to sacrifice Thanksgiving to get the victory for the end too.
For sure, for
Yeah,
sure. Then,
yeah.
how do you plan on celebrating such a big win?
I mean, I want to say drink. I'm gonna be hurting after the fight, so I'm probably just gonna cruise a little bit and wait till I get home, hang out with my family a little bit. That's probably the main thing.
Awesome, awesome. And
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
have a certain? You might not be Mystic Mac, but do you have a Mystic Mac prediction for how this fight goes?
I feel like I'll take it where I can get it. If I can catch him on the feet, I'm happy. If I can catch him on the ground, I'm happy. You know, I feel like my strong point would be my ground. So ideally, I feel like I have a higher percentage there, but I'm not too picky as far as it comes to a finish.
And Joey, if you have a great performance, you get in there, you get out, have an impressive finish. What's next for you? Like, are you looking to get back very soon? Like, do you have a certain time frame that you'd like to stick by after this fight?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd like to fight at least maybe probably end of March. Ideally 3 times a year.
Great, great. And you have obviously you have to focus on this fight, but what are some of your big picture dreams? Like, is it to fight in the UFC? Is it to become a UFC champion? Like, what's the ceiling for Joey von Blankenburg?
Yeah, I feel like world champion is always the goal. I feel like, being in this business, you kind of have to have that goal. Otherwise, I feel like there's no point, right? It's like you want to be, but I'd say top 10, top five, somewhere around there, either working towards the belt, either in the UFC or one, but definitely world champion is the end game. Definitely.
hmm And December 11th, what can the fans expect to see from Joey von Blankenburg in Missouri?
Um, Tough fight. I feel like smart fighter, entertaining. Definitely, I go in there and I just try to have fun, put on a show for the fans, make sure everybody gets their money's worth.
Awesome, and we can't wait to see it. Just thank you so much for the time. I think that's all the questions I have.
Yeah, no
Is there
problem.
anything that you want to
Thank you,
say to
man.
the? Is there anything that you want to say to the fans out there watching?
Thank you guys for supporting and tune in December 11th. I plan on putting on a show. And thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate
Mhm.
it.
Awesome, thanks, Joey.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you, brother. Have a good day, man.
You too.